Happy Sunday, everyone. I didn't do a Chit Chat Friday because of my eye, which still has a little bit of blood. The blood moved to around the iris. I don't know what's going on, but I miss talking to y'all, so we're going to do this. I'm just going to be very careful with my eye. Probably won't put mascara on. This week, besides the eye, has been really interesting. I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. I'm just going to use the makeup in the Project Pan Shop My Stash thing for right now. Because, well, I didn't feel like digging through stuff, especially since once I finish this video, I'm going to dig through stuff and record more of a declutter. I forgot how this feels hydrating, even though it's matte. It's weird. I only put it underneath my neck because I put makeup underneath there. I like massaging my face lately. I've been swelling a lot and I'm not sure why, so I got this little plastic wedding ring on instead of the other one. My friend gave it to me so that my rings don't get stuck. All right, we will go ahead and use one of these. I think this one's the one I'm gonna use. I don't see an expiration date on it if you were watching the other day. So we're gonna use this Makeup Revolution in F5. Let me actually, yeah, that color's good. I was making sure the color was good because I've been in and out of the house so much lately that I didn't want to put something on that was maybe too white or too dark, because you never know which direction it's gonna go. I do like the doe foots, but I know that it puts stuff back in your bottle, which is why I wanted to test this out. I'm gonna use those sponges. I've been using these and I love them. I did link it in the video that I talked about them in, but I've been using this and oh my gosh, I am loving it. I'm gonna probably end up doing the comparison. I think I know why this foundation has just been sitting in there. It looks kind of cakey going on. Let's see if we could. I mean, you saw I had pretty good amount of foundation, so being cakey isn't the only reason, but I do reach for foundations I like the fact that the Clinique one's almost gone. And I just got it not too long ago. So for a foundation to be older and almost still full, I'd almost say actually still full, there has to be a reason I didn't keep reaching for it. I might do a check-in on my Instagram about how this looks. That might be it too. Look at the screen. It looked like it matched, but my face looks bright white. We'll see what happens. All right. All right. So far, and it's not looking cakey anymore. When I'm looking for cakey makeup, I look right there. See, this week, some of this country is going to start opening up. I believe Texas, where I live, is going to start on the 24th, slowly opening up. And the minute it looks like the virus is coming back. This is the Maybelline concealer that was in the thing that I hadn't used that much, that I wanted to see why I hadn't used it. that, let's go ahead and blend it out in case it dries fast, and that's why. He said the minute it looks like the hospitals are getting bogged down with cases, we're back to shut down. Jason may have a job that's starting later this year with a company, so keep that in your prayers. Eric broke his toe playing outside. He's been going outside a lot, and if you read, if you read during the autism giveaway stuff, they don't feel pain sometimes the way we do. So we don't know when it happened. I was giving him a bath, not yesterday, but the day before. And that's the only time he lets me see or touch his feet. And I noticed that one of the toes was bright red. So I'm thinking it happened that day because yesterday it had blue in it. So I don't know why I didn't like this concealer. Oh, I see. It's creasing a little bit. You could take the warmth of your fingers and put them underneath there sometimes. And, oh, I got this book from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree by In Style. And there's some tips and tricks I'm going to go through. I've been reading on it. It's 100 and something of our best makeup tips or something. But I've been reading it. And I'm going to mark stuff, and I'm going to do a full face of makeup using some of the tips. They also have skincare tips, so I'll do a separate skincare video using some of the tips. Or an update, because how do we know if it works right away? I might have to do the video after I've tried them. But yeah, if you put your fingers gently underneath there, sometimes it melts the makeup to where you won't have as many creases. I didn't see that in that book, but I've read that somewhere else, and it seemed to have worked. Let's go ahead and grab this. I got in this thing, I have this True Match powder. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. I don't have a bronzing or contour powder in this box, so I think we already panned it. That Anastasia sample one. I have been finding lately that I love the Ofra collab with Samantha March. I've been using it every day, just about, when I'm putting just face makeup on to go somewhere. I dropped some prices on my Poshmark. I will try to link that below. Also, in the comments below, someone wanted a Q&A. That sounds like something interesting, so go ahead and ask some questions. I've already done one before, but you could ask the same questions again. And we will answer those questions probably Friday during the Chit Chat Friday thing. That might be a good time because that or we'll do a special Saturday edition where I'll do it on the weekend and put it up on a Monday. Everything's up in the air. Okay, you know what? Let me grab this little sponge and we're going to see how it puts powder on. And we're going to just kind of make sure that under eye is set. Okay. Oh, I hate my nose is itching. But usually you don't get videos on Sundays, but I meant to do a video yesterday, but the BoxyCharm didn't get in till late. And then I was sitting there doing stuff and I thought, you know, I want my Chit Chat video to go up this week. So I'll just put the BoxyCharm video up tomorrow and I'll record it after this. Okay, here it is. We're using this brush. We're going to go into the Best Year Ever 2018. And we are going to use the bronzer. It's the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. So, ooh. I'll blend it in a minute. It's not going to be a big blob right there on my face. Let me find, oh, what is itching my nose? Don't you hate that when you can't figure out why a part of your body is itchy? Oh, there it is. Finding this, I was trying to get that so I could get a more precise contour going. Which you don't normally use bronzers for contour, but you know. I do. I haven't even been playing my Fortnite and everything this week that much because it's just been a week. Eric's been really cranky. I don't know, and it just feels blah lately. A little bit of stress due to the virus and Jason not having a job at this point in time. Kind of changes the mood of everything. And someone tried to steal his identity a while back, so it's harder for him to apply for the unemployment. Even though we're hoping he won't have to be on it long. It just life, you know. Sometimes you get down, but you gotta remember there are people out there that are worse off than you. Like, we have a little bit of savings, so our bills are paid for a minute. I'm just using this Aesthetica brush to kind of go over the bronzer area because I don't like it when it's real pow in your face, especially when I'm just home. I'm going to use the blush in here. It's called Will You Marry Me? Merry Christmas. And it's a shiny blush. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Put a little bit on the nose. All right. I have this highlighter by Makeup Revolution that I actually bought to put in a giveaway, but between A and B, it broke. I'm trying to open it gently because I know it's gonna go everywhere when I open it. Let me show you before I open it what it looks like. It broke between point A and point B. So we're gonna take this box out of this box and we're just gonna dump the loose parts. This is one of my favorite ones. That's why I bought it, so I could give it to y'all. Because to me, this is kind of a dupe for the Amarizi one. And I love it. It's not an exact dupe, but it's pretty decently close. I'm trying to see if I mix those two together, if it's more of a dupe. I don't know. All right, we're going to go ahead and take that and we're going to stick it on the cheekbones. And I just kind of try to blend it down into the blush so it kind of blends together. That's my personal preference. I even, like right now, I just stuck that directly on the blush. And then I just kind of buff it in. To me, it looks more natural when I do it that way. Put a little bit on the nose. What's things going on in your states or your country? I know a lot of countries have been hit differently. I know America's leading the way in cases, though. That's awesome. Let me tell you, it's nice living in the country that's got the most cases. It doesn't make you nervous at all. I'm going to use some of this e.l.f. setting spray. And this fan that I got at the Dollar Tree. I just thought it was kind of nice. just to dry it a little bit. Then we'll take the other side of the sponge and we'll just kind of tap gently on top, not rub, and kind of make everything sit nicely on the skin. Texas did announce that it wasn't going to have school for the rest of the year. And like I said, we have a senior in our group here that is your school going back to school? Are they going to be doing anything for your graduation? My friend has a daughter that was supposed to graduate this year, and they're just going to do a little thing at home. And I think some people are trying to get together where they could be like a parade of seniors, go through towns, and everybody, I don't know, I heard different things, and I feel so horrible that y'all are missing all the stuff that normal people got. But there's also the fact that life will technically not get back to normal, total normalcy, till there's a vaccine. Or until enough people have gotten it and gotten better and have antibodies to where it's not such a huge thing. So the seniors next year may have the same problem, and it sucks. Because if there's not a vaccine, they can't pack people into a stadium and hope for the best. Life is just going to look different for a minute. But our doctors and the doctors around the world are working hard. The CDC and the WHO, everyone's working towards a vaccine. So we just have to pray that they find one. But we want it to be a good one. We don't want it to be something that people are going to take and they're going to get sicker when they get it. You know what I mean? Let's use a little bit of this eyebrow powder by Anastasia. That was the Brow Wiz that was broken that's in here. We're just going to use a little bit of this eyebrow gel. It's just weird. Oh, I'm going to use some of this fresh Advanced Lip Therapy Sheer Pink Lip Treatment. I have been doing a lot of skincare this week. And a little trick. When I started rubbing my lips together, I noticed I feel a couple of rough spots. So I'm looking for a spoolie that's clean. I know I have one. Actually I do. Where's it at? This always comes apart when I go to open it. The Urban Decay thing. So I don't use the spoolie on this. And I'm not going to stick my teeth on here. Anyways, the thing you could do when you feel your lips are rough, like I do right now, if I could find this piece, it would make it so much easier to show you. Just put a little lip gloss on. And then, you know what? Let me just grab a white. And we'll use the spoolie we just used. Okay, the spoolie's clean. And you take your spoolie. And you rub it on your lips till you don't feel in circular motions. Until you don't feel the dryness anymore. You could do that every day. We're going to go ahead and clean it back off so I could use it for my eyebrows without a problem. Okay. Clean this off. Just a little trick. I can't remember who I saw that on. If I do, before I put this video up, I will link it. I will let you know who they were. But I saw this trick on someone else's channel. I wish I could remember who. All right. We got the Bye Bye Pores powder. Not worried about powder or eyeliner. Lip liner, we'll go ahead and use this Makeup Revolution one. And we'll just go ahead and do a little bit of eye makeup. Like I said, we're going to be easy on the eyes. I just missed y'all. All right. So this is what the eyeshadow looks like. We're going to go easy. So we're going to go into Love Actually. It's kind of a pinkish tinted color. We're just going to keep that eye nice and shut while we're putting any shadow on it. And go on the other side. We will be going easy on the eyeshadow till all the blood comes out from the eye. All I could think of is I poked myself in the eye in the middle of the night while I was sleeping or something. That's all that makes sense because y'all saw it on Monday. Oh my gosh, my country accent is coming out more being stuck in the house. My worst fear. Anyways, let's see. I did see there is some stuff coming out. It's very interesting stuff. I do share it on my Instagram. There is also Miss Spa. I like using their stuff. Ulta is having a sale. Buy two, get two free. But on their website, they are having 50% off the entire site sale. So if you're looking for skincare, skin masks while you're stuck in the house and you have a little bit of money, their masks are like $3-4. I think the most expensive one maybe $6. But they also have hand and feet masks and stuff like that you can look into. And I think they're $20, but 50% off. That's $10 for a set of like 6 masks. So I think free shipping is after $15. I'm not sure. Let's go look into, and I will try to link their website down below. Let's go into Faux Fur Only. It's like a darkish brown color, but not real dark, since I am not trying to open this eye while I'm putting shadow on it. That actually looks pretty good. I'm pulling that through. I started on the outside and I'm pulling it through. And I opened that eye while I put shadow on it because it isn't hurting. The other one isn't hurting. It's just got blood in it, and I don't know if the blood is there because there's an open mark where I poked myself, or if it's there because I sneezed too hard or something, or coughed too hard in my sleep. All I know is it was there, and that's nerve-wracking. And you have to take care of your eyes. I have been using eye drops for allergies, and I put it in this eye first one day, the first day, and it burned, and I was like, oh God. And so then I put it in the other eye, and it burned too, so it just burns. But I had to be sure, so we're gonna use this Morphe brush. This is the M519, and we're just gonna blend that shade a little bit. Okay, Now we're gonna go into let's see, I think Sleigh Bells. It's this little pinky type metallic color there. I think that's the one I want to touch because it doesn't look like I ever have. And since I'm trying to project pan this, it's probably better to do that. That's not the one I want. I want this one. There we go. So it's called Sleigh Bells. And it's a really light metallic. And I'm just going to put it all across the lid. Okay. Let's go ahead and take just a little. On the finger and tap it across. Like I said, I'm just doing a soft look. And then we'll take a little bit of the dark brownish color that we used, faux fur only, and put it on the edge there, just to deepen it up a bit. And there we go. Since I'm not putting mascara on, we're going to curl the lashes at least. I believe that's it. Yep. We're going to curl the lashes to make them stand out. Just a little. No eyeliner. Because we're not touching the inner side of the eyes. Let's go ahead and stick this on. I have to wait till the liquid quits spraying to open that eye because I don't want to burn it. I accidentally got moisturizer in it the other day, and oh my god, I thought I was gonna die. And it burned so bad. So there's probably a actual slice on my eye, but not a bad one. We're gonna go ahead and put this back up, and then let's look at the highlighter, make sure, yeah, it's still highlighty. And there was no lipstick in there, so we will grab this Urban Decay one, maybe, an Amulet. Is this the sample size? And yeah, it's gone. It's dried out. So that goes over there with that stuff. Here we go. We'll go with this Ulta one. And it doesn't say what shade it is. But it does match that lip liner perfectly. So that was good. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you Monday, which is tomorrow. Have a good day. Stay healthy.